Yo, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Welcome to Rated Tape. Welcome to Rated Tape, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news, everybody. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We just shocked the league. We just shocked the whole league. Woo! What's going on? Where everybody at? Where's everybody at, y'all? Where's everybody at? Let me make sure everything's good. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Give me the thumbs up. Give me the thumbs up, y'all. Breaking news. Raiders trade for Devante Adams, two 2022 prime picks per Adam Schefter. I'm ecstatic, y'all. We did it. We did what we had to do, y'all. We did what we had to do. Let me bring it up right here for you guys so you guys can see. No cap, no cap, no cap. Right here. Right here. Blockbuster trade. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see this? Adam Schefter. Packers are trading Pro Bowl wide receiver Devante Adams to the Las Vegas Raiders for two prime 2022 picks. Let me scroll up real quick for you guys. It is expected that the Raiders and Devante Adams will be able to work out a long-term agreement to keep him in Las Vegas, where he now will be reunited with his college teammate Derek Carr. So more AFC West moves. Raiders joining the fight. Raiders are giving Devante Adams a 5-year contract. Packers get two 2022 picks, including the Raiders' first-round pick. Raiders get Devante Adams. That's the breaking news, y'all. How do y'all feel about this? How do y'all feel about this? Let's go, y'all. Let's get it going. Yeah, we out here, man. We out here. Shout out everybody in the chat. Shout out everybody in the chat. Shout out everybody in the chat. I know y'all thought I was people in there talking about capping. No, man. Nope. Nope. We in here. We in here. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it back up for you guys. Let's see if we can find. Hold on, let me see if I can edit this real quick. Yo, we're gonna be going crazy now. No cap. We're gonna be going crazy now. No excuses. No excuses. No excuses. I'm so excited. I don't even know what to say, honestly, because I feel like this is what we've been waiting for as Raider fans. This is what we've been waiting for as Raiders fans. This is shit. This is insane, y'all. This crazy. This for real. Let me do something real quick. Let me do something real quick. Oh man. Let me see. Okay. What's going on? Let me see. What's good? What's good? Pharaoh in the building. Pharaoh in the building. What's good with you? First super chat. He says, "Woo! Raider Nation, stand up. Let's go, Raiders!" Everybody in the chat right now, put Raiders, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Put Raiders. Flood the chat with Raiders right now, yo. If you're a Raider fan, you should be ecstatic right now. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Devante Adams is a Raider. I mean, this is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've been wanting in. Let me see. Adams. Let's see. Adams to Vegas. Let me see if I can get this. Let's see. Yo, we lit now, y'all. We lit. Renfro, Adams, and Waller. You know how crazy that's gonna be? You know how crazy that's gonna be, y'all? Think about that. Yo, we're gonna be going crazy. And then now we got him before we got Derek Carr. Think about this. We got him before we got Derek Carr. Derek Carr's got to take a deal. Derek Carr got to take a deal, right? We got his guy. Now we can get our quarterback on a deal. Let me see if I can finish. Let me see. Let me just try to. There we go. Boom. All right. We got to get Derek Carr on the deal now, without a doubt. How much do we get Derek Carr for? I don't know, but Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler came through for us big time. Shout out Raider. Shout out Raiderhead, for real. Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler came through big time for us. This is huge, y'all. This is huge, y'all. Devante Adams, Darren Waller, and Hunter Renfrow. That's crazy, y'all. That's insane. That's a major upgrade. Plus, on the defensive side, we picked up Chandler Jones yesterday. Chandler Jones and Devante Adams in the same offseason. Now it's on. Now, this is exactly what we've been wanting. This is exactly what we've been needing. And now this is the time for Carr to step up and lead the way. Lead us to this is where we become that team. This is where we get back to the promised land, y'all. This is so crazy, man. I wish I could get people up here right now, man. I wish I could. Let's see if we can get some. Oh, man. Let me see. Hold up real quick. This is crazy, though. No cap. This is it. What happened? Oh, I didn't even know. Let me see. Share. Ooh, hold on. Invite. Okay. Let me see if I can copy. What is y'all first thoughts? This is y'all first reaction. Make sure y'all flood the chat. Put DA in the chat. DA in the chat. Hit that like button, y'all. We're already over 100 deep. Susan in the building. Raiders. Flood the chat with Raiders. Something, y'all. Flood the chat. Make it go crazy, man. This is lit. Man, this is crazy. This is better than anything we could have gotten to draft. Tell me if I'm wrong. Mike Morris in the building. MM in the building. Yo, let's go. Yes, sir. Devante Adams is a Raider. This is better than anything we could have drafted. Let's be honest, y'all. Who could we have drafted that would make us feel like, okay, yeah, that's gonna make us that much more better outside of Devante Adams? I don't think there's a different person we could have got. I don't think there is. Let's see if I can turn this light down just a little bit. Yo, this is gonna this offense. Plus, I don't think we're done adding pieces. I don't think we're done adding pieces either, y'all. I don't think so. Let's run it up, man. Let's run it up. I don't think we're done yet. This is lit. This is crazy, yo. This is crazy right here. Boom, boom, boom. Let me see. The chat's on fire, man. The chat's on fire. Give me a second. Shout out everybody in the chat, man. I see you, Jack Ken in the building. Jackie in the building, yo. Chicano, he says, fired up. Yes, sir, brother. Raider 530 in the building. Yo, it's lit. Jojo, I see you, man. Zebra 3, Jojo Valdez. Everybody, man, it's thick. The comments is going crazy, man. I'm trying to keep up, tap in with y'all. Yo, what's up with it, Crujo? He says, hell yeah, Ray. Now let's shirt up the line. Get T Brown and left guard. Congrats, nation. Yes, sir, man. Yo, I'm not even tripping off the O-line. I'll be honest. I'm not even tripping off the O-line right now because as long as we have those weapons, we should be able to still be that good. Think about the line we had last year and the weapons we had last year. We were still serviceable. We were still a playoff team. The fact you go out there and you add Devante Adams, man, we're going to be straight. You can easily replace Brandon Parker with somebody else. That's easy. We can find somebody as good as Brandon Parker or better easily. So easy, man. So easy. Marvin Lewis in the building. Yeah. Marvin Lou. Glad to see you make it, man. Glad to see you make it. Devante Adams, a Raider. Marvin. Shout out to Marvin, man. Man, yo, he says, just want to know what we gave up. 2 prime picks in the 2022 draft. Just so you guys know I'm not capping. Let me pull it up for you guys real quick. I'll show this in iteration throughout this live just to show everybody it's for real. Right here, Raiders get Devante Adams per Adam Schefter. Packers get 2 2022 picks, including the Raiders' first round per sources. So that's what it is right there, y'all. That's what the trade is right there. Let me see something quick. So you guys know I'm not capping. It's straight from Adam Schefter. There might be a change. You never know because this offseason has been crazy. It's been different. So you don't know. Maybe something will come up just in a little while. But right now, that's what the trade is. Right now, that's what the trade is. Oh, what just happened? What just happened? Right now, that's what the trade is. Shout out everybody in the chat, though, man. Shout out everybody in the chat. Yo, boosting with the E, he says F them picks. Exactly. There's nobody we could have gotten the draft that would have superseded trading for Devante Adams. Like, you give him a first, okay, and then you get him from 28, okay. I don't know if I really like giving him a first then and paying 28 at the same time. But, yo, we pulled the trigger and fuck it. We pulled the trigger. Let's do it. You know what I mean? I'm not even mad at it. Shout out Famous. He says Ziegler is the GOAT. Yes, indeed. Yo, this coaching staff is coming through, yo. This coaching staff is coming through, man. No doubt about it. Let me see. No doubt about it. Man, I had to pull up because I had the opportunity to go live. I had to see what you guys were thinking. Right in the midst of like everything going on, like in regular life, man. My kids about to be home. I'm trying to get that. Had to get that situated just right before I went live because this is breaking. I had to pull up for y'all. Had to come through and talk to the nation real quick. Dark Side of the Sun podcast. Appreciate you pulling up, brother. He says, in Dallas about to release Collins, grabbing him would be a fat ass cherry on top. I'm shook right now, bro. I'm telling you, we lit. Like Joe Cervantes says, we are lit, bro. We got Devante Adams. If we do what Dark Side says and we go get Lyle Collins, that would be crazy. That would be insane. I don't know where we be getting all this money from. I don't know if that would maybe that's a bargaining tool with Carr. We already knew. We talked about it this whole offseason with Devante Adams. And now that we got Devante Adams, we're going to lock him into a 5-year deal. That's a bargaining tool to get Carr for that much cheaper. You know what I mean? That's how I see it right now. Carr has to come through. Okay, I thought it was something crazy. He said, Autumn Wynn says, is it real? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it looks real. It looks legit. I mean, this is, what's it called? So, hold on real quick, y'all. Let me text my wife back real quick. Hold on 1 second. Thank you. Sorry, I just had to go text my girl back real quick. Appreciate y'all patience, but we here, man. Thank you everybody for pulling up. Make sure to hit that like button so we can get this chat going, so we can get this live stream rolling. Shout out to Raider Honcho. That's the guy right there. He says, "Let's effing go. Raiders up for the Carr haters." Yo, it's time for us to go out there and show the world what the Raiders can do. You knew something was going to happen. We've been waiting patiently, y'all. Raider Nation has been waiting so patient right now. And look, it paid off. Ziegler, McDaniels, shout out to them. All credit to them that, look, I can't even lie to you, man. I can't even lie to you. Regardless of what happens right now, they made moves. They made moves that other people seem like they just weren't able to pull off. They just weren't able to pull off. They come through, they make this shit happen, and then now we're set up for some success. Okay? I mean, Waller, Adams, and Renfro, that's lethal. That's lethal, man. Raider Solo says that had a straight fire. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. What's good with the Solo? But y'all improved so much. Invisible says, yep. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, Michael Guerrero, be able to pull up, man. Zeke says, let's effing go. Yes, sir, man. We litty in the building. Joshua Great says, let's go. Lonnie, you know what it is. The Veil in the building. Lil Ice says, as someone who studies, advocates, and loves the draft, breaks my heart to lose such valuable picks this year. But I know by the time season starts, I'm going to be hype at the end of the day. Adams versus 2 rookies. Yeah, man, at this point, look, I don't think there's anybody that we would draft that would get you more excited or that would have more proven talent than Devante Adams at this point. And so I'm not mad at it. I think the biggest thing is that we gave up those picks, plus we have to pay him, right? We gave up those picks, plus we have to pay him. It's almost a double whammy. But, I mean, look, we got Devante Adams. We knew we were going to have to pay to get him. And, I mean, Derek Carr, take that. I mean, Derek Carr, come on, take that little pay cut. You know what I mean? Ray Clef says it's a wrap. Look, we still got to go out there and compete, but let's enjoy the moment, y'all. This is why we didn't go all out for Chalker Robinson next O-line. Yes, that's a good point, 707. That's a good point. Look, we just trying to make things happen. Let's be elite, though. Yeah, let's be elite, 100%. White Tyson at the building. I see you, brother. I'm trying to get to everybody. We fit in the chat. If y'all can, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. Breaking news, y'all. Let me pull it up for you guys one more time so we can just read it straight off the rip. Raiders get Devante Adams, and the Packers get 2 2022 picks, including the Raiders' first-round pick, per sources. This is from Adam Schefter. Let's refresh it real quick, see if there's any updates at all. Devante Adams. Let's see. Derek Carr, yeah. Any of the latest news? Aaron Rodgers signed his contract with the Packers. The Packers have been in the market this week to add another veteran wide receiver, per sources. Okay, so nothing crazy. Nothing crazy from Twitter. No updates yet. Eddie Ramos says DC getting extended. This is what I'm saying, man. This is a bargaining tool for a DC contract. If you get, since we got Devante Adams, this is where you go to Derek Carr and be like, bro, we got your guy. You got to cut us a deal now. You have to cut us a deal. I mean, at this point, what is he gonna say? No, he's gonna be. I don't think Carr would be like, no, I'm not gonna cut you a deal. They made it happen, y'all. They made it happen. They got proven talent. They went out there and got proven talent instead of waiting on a rookie guy to develop. That may be a bust or may take some time to develop. Shout out David Dowdy. He says 5 years, $141 million. That comes out to, how much does that come out to? 27 a year? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. That's not 27 a year, is it? Someone might correct me. But 28, 27, 28. Someone said, yeah, DC will extend for 3 to 4 years. That's what I'm thinking, T. That's definitely what I'm thinking, T. Autumn Wynn says, I'm going to pull over to Burnwood and cope with this, man. Shout out Autumn Wynn, man. Definitely, bro. This is crazy. Woo! You know what it is, Chris Gang. Chris Gang in the building. He said, Ric Flair. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Robert Penny said, first heard it from Andy. Yeah, shout out Andy, man. Andy the guy. We just put that out there right now. Richard. Brian Chavez in the building. He says, front office making power moves in silence like some real motherfucking G's. Let's go. Yes, sir, Chavez, man. This is they made it, man. They made it happen. At the end of the day, they made it happen. They did what they had to do. And now we can't complain. If we go out there and something somehow goes wrong, they did everything they had to do to be successful at this point. You cannot be mad at this GM. If they go out there, they give Derek Carr his extension, they give Renfro his extension, and then we go out there and we set up for some success. Look, you can't be mad at that. You cannot be mad at that. I mean, at this point, it's just projected that we are looking pretty good, man. Our D ends are looking crazy. We have a good young safety on the other side of the ball. We brought in Rocky Sin, who should be CB1, in my opinion, should be CB1. Look, like KB says, stick those picks, man. Yeah, I ain't worried about those picks, man. PBS Sheldon says, check your phone. What does that mean? You said, check your phone. Man, you got me worried. Like you tapping into my phone or something. What's going on with that? MM says this offense doesn't even need a wide receiver one, but we got the best one anyways. Exactly, man. That's wild. It's wild. We actually went and got Devante Adams. That's the most wild thing, man. I see people saying, he said Carr made this happen. You could potentially say, he definitely influenced it, man. Definitely influenced. Shout out Jesse Raider 74, man. He says the rest of the AFC just said F. Yeah, man. They said, yo, let's fucking go, man. No, most definitely, yo. The rest of the AFC is tripping right now because we just made a power move. We made a power move at the end of the day. Let's go see what's happening now. I think all we have to do really is go out there and kind of solidify the offensive line. That's it, really. You got to go out there and solidify the offensive line. Got to make that happen. Mike Nizer, the guy Mike Nizer. Yo, what's good with you, man? He says, I'll take the Derek Carr effect over the Russell Wilson effect any day. Bro, I'm telling you, man. It's crazy how all the way up to this time that it seemed like Derek Carr couldn't really recruit anybody, but all the way up to this time, you know what I mean? The opportunity showed itself, and he just happened to recruit Devante Adams, and that's crazy, man. He recruited one of the best receivers in the league. That's wild, man. That's wild. John V, new member. Appreciate you, John V, becoming a new member, bro. Shout out to you, man. Hope to see you in those lives. We do the mock drafts. We do break down film on the member lives as well, man. So appreciate you becoming a member. Everybody give John V a shout out for becoming a member. Welcome to the squad, bro. Welcome to the squad, brother. Glad you're able to make it. Just trying to catch them to the chat. We already 250 deep. If y'all can't hit the sub and hit the like button as well. If y'all just pulling up, man. Shima86, glad to see you able to make it out here, man. He says, all chips is at the table. Derek reunited, and it feels so good, bro. Reunited, former Fresno State college teammates, and reunited, man. I'm just excited. I'm just glad that we got this dude. We got a true wide receiver one. When's the last time we had a true wide receiver one as good as Devante Adams? It's probably been since Tim Brown. Let's be honest. It's probably been since Tim Brown. The last time we had a receiver as good as Devante Adams. We lit though, man. Great. Mario says, great trade. Danny says, the day he bought a $12 million mansion, I knew he was going to be a Raider. And what's funny, man, is shout out to Wi-Fi, man. Shout out to Wi-Fi Willie. But Wi-Fi Willie, man, that man funny, man. He said he was going he said it was all fake and that he was going to pie himself in the face or something like that if Devante Adams ends up going to the Raiders. So, hey, look, I don't know about being fake and it being all rumors, but apparently it wasn't, man, because Devante Adams is officially a Raider, everybody. You know, this is, man, it's going to be crazy to see this season, man. It's going to be crazy. It's must-watch football in the AFC West. That's pretty much it's must-watch football. You got Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes. They might be forced the Chiefs might be forced to go get weapons now. They might be forced to go get an edge rusher. So it's going to be tough for them to see what they do because they definitely have to respond. The Broncos got Russell Wilson. The Chargers went and got Khalil Mack and J.C. Jackson. We go out and get Chandler Jones, Rock Ya-Sin, and we pick up Devante Adams. So this is wild, man. This is definitely wild, Joe. Shout out to the 230 people in the chat, man. What's going on, man? Mo Dizzle in the building. Appreciate the super brother. He says a lot of Raider content creators were laughing at fans telling them they got beachfront property in Henderson to sell them if they believed there was a possibility. Look at them now. Yo, it's crazy because honestly, with the whole Devante Adams thing, if y'all look on my page, to be honest, I didn't really post anything about it. I'll be honest. I never really posted anything about Devante Adams because I didn't know. And if you follow my page and if you subscribe to my page, you'll notice I don't really talk about rumor stuff. I don't really post about rumor stuff that much. It's really not too much of my style to be like the conspiracy theorist so much. You know, I just like to talk about the team and what's actually happening. So the fact that it's actually happening, now we're talking about it and how I'm putting some content out about it. So Devante Adams is a Raider, man. I don't know what too much content creators are laughing about, but hey, shout out to Mo Dizzle, man. I know you've been rocking with me for a minute, man. So appreciate the support and dropping the super chat. Look, if he bought the house, he bought the house. I don't really know too much about it. I didn't really want to look into it because, man, I don't know. I don't know if he bought a house. Shoot, I remember didn't Tom Brady buy a house that one time too? I'm not really sure anything about that stuff, but ONT6, my brother, bro, man. How you feel, ONT6, bro? You've been rocking with me for a minute, man. Appreciate you dropping a super, bro. He says Adams was offered the same contract with the Packers, but he preferred to play with the Raiders. And I would like to take the second and apologize for anything bad I ever said about Dave Ziegler and Josh McDaniels. In them, we trust. Yo, shout out to ONT6. Yo, I mean, shout out to you, man, for stepping up and just being like, yo, anything you said bad. Because, look, they are pulling through for us. They definitely are pulling through for us. This is crazy, man. We got Devante Adams, arguably the best wide receiver in the league. I mean, who else is better? DeAndre Hopkins? I mean, it depends who you ask, but arguably we got the best receiver in the league, top three without a doubt. Plus, we have a top three tight end. If we can get this run game going, we're going to be turned up. If we can get a couple of offensive linemen that are proven commodities, they don't have to be the best of the best, but they at least have to be serviceable. I mean, freaking, we had Brandon Parker for, the entire year last year. I mean, so I think we should be all right if we can get somebody as good as him or better. That shouldn't be too hard. But shout out to ONT6 for dropping this Superman. Look, and I think the Packers did offer him like a little bit less. And not only that, Nevada doesn't have any state taxes. So he's going to be pocketing a lot of that. White Tyson says, Dear Ziegler, I'm sorry. You are a legend. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's get it, man. Shout out White Tyson. Look, I know a lot of people were on the fence about Ziegler and Josh McDaniels, but yo, man, this is a power move. You can't knock them now. You cannot knock them now. T says Packers only offered 23. I think, yeah, they offered him a little bit less, man. They offered him a little bit less. Let's go. Devante Adams in the house. Shout out JK for pulling up, man. Appreciate you being here, dog. I know y'all could be wherever. I'm sure there's other people live as well. I sent the boy Huncho. I said it was good, but he was like, oh damn. Damn, he said he ain't even available, man. I hit the boy Huncho up, but he said he ain't even available, man, because he did slide through to the chat earlier. But JK says, let's go, man. Appreciate you, JK. Raider Andy says, let's effing go. I'm at work and just find out. Damn, bro. Well, look, we got Devante Adams, man. Let's marinate in the greatness, man. Let's marinate in the greatness, yo. Because at this point, I don't think there's ever been a better time to be a Raider fan in the last probably 20 years. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I tripping right now? Am I tripping? Am I over-exaggerating? In the last 20 years, has there ever been a better Raider time to be a Raider fan? Am I tripping right now by saying that statement? I mean, check me. If I am, then check me about it. But to be honest, this is probably the greatest time in the last 20 years to be a Raider fan. Instant wide receiver one player. Thank God we are seeing some results. Yeah, Anthony Pine, appreciate you dropping in, bro. It's definitely a wide receiver one. It's definitely a wide receiver one. It's easy without a doubt. A wide receiver one. Now, Lil Ice says, now go get MVS or Jarvis as a wide receiver too. I would definitely love to go get Jarvis Landry. But I think based on having to go pay Adams so much, we might just have to settle for a rookie guy or like some really cheap players, man. We might have to settle for some really cheap players. But we'll see what happens. We still have Bryan Edwards. They might want to have Bryan Edwards go out there with Devante Adams. You have Hunter Renfrow in the slot. I just wonder how they're going to chalk up the cap space. And I wonder if Derek Carr, what kind of deal he's going to take. Derek Carr has to take a deal. Derek Carr has to take a deal. If Derek Carr goes out there and he's like, look, I'll take a contract less than 40, then okay, that's a decent deal. But under 35 would be ideal. If Derek Carr took something under 35, that would be ideal. People might say I'm tripping, but dude, you just went and got Devante Adams and paid him 28. Take a freaking deal. Take a deal, Carr. Like, come on now. Let's be honest. At this point, I think it's all on Derek Carr. If Derek Carr wants to win, if Derek Carr wants to be the guy to push this team forward, he needs to take a deal because we know the extension is coming. There's no way around it. You don't go get Devante Adams and then trade Derek Carr or get rid of Derek Carr. You don't do that. You're not going to do that. That would be just weird. I don't even know. There's no way that scenario would have happened. Derek Carr needs to take a deal, though. At the end of the day, he needs to take a deal. Dude, you're already making millions of freaking dollars. Go cut a deal for the team. You just got Devante Adams. You got Chandler Jones. Do you want to keep Hunter Renfrow, who also needs to get a contract extension? We have two young corners, actually three now. We have three young corners now that are going to be coming up for extension as well. Carr needs to take a deal if he wants to continue building this team, if he wants to take us to the promised land, if he wants to be that leader he says he is, right? Carr needs to take that deal. Alex Pearson says, I'm going to need DC4 to take a 5-year. You tweaking, man. I don't know about that kind of deal. That's some crackhead backwood deal right there, man. That's some kind of deal you would get from a crackhead because they stole a TV from somewhere and they're trying to sell it for $20. Like, you can't come up with that. You wildin', brother. Shout out everybody in the chat. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Welcome to Rated Tape. Make sure to hit that like button. Tell everybody to slide through, man. Let's see. Luis Gonzalez says, I'm so happy right now. Yeah, bro. Shout out to you, Louis, pulling up, man. Susan in the building says, been a Raiders fan for 42 years, and this has been the happiest I've ever been. Look, I can't say 42 years, man. Shout out to you because you got probably twice the time as me. But look, since I've been a young child, man, the last 20 to 25 years, the only better time was when we went to the Super Bowl. That was the only better time. So in the last 20 years, I don't think there's been a better time for me personally because I do remember that Bucs Super Bowl, and that was fire just to go to the Super Bowl and watch our team whoop everybody ass that year. But now, projected going into the season, having this team, crazy fire, man. XO Sounds, appreciate you pulling up. He says, AJ, cool tweet. Oh, so I'm not punting at all next year, huh? Let's go, Ray. I'm hyped, bro. I'm gonna talk all kinds of shit at work this NFL season, bro. Because we can back. I hope we could back it up. That's why, man. It's Devante Adams. It's Devante Adams, man. Mr. I Know It Almost says Carr should redo his old deal, 5-year, 125 mil. Oof, that would be nice, bro. No lie, that would be a fire deal. Rate them likes, Mike Moore says. Make sure to rate them likes, y'all. Make sure to tune in, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe if y'all first time here to rate the tape. Like I said, I was going to have my guy. Hold on one moment. I think okay, never mind. In the midst of everything, fervently passionate believer says, drops the super sticker. Appreciate the super sticker and the donation to the channel. If y'all do want to become a member, all you have to do is hit the link. Hit the link to join. That's the best way to support. JD pulled up on us. Said Ray Mofo tape, what up from the Crenshaw district of the Raider Nation. Shout out JD, always tuning in from Southern SoCal, man. Cap Everett says, cap hit is only $20 million for this year. Starts going up next year when the cap increases. Yeah, most definitely, man. Look, I'm sure they'll figure it out. I'm sure they've been patiently waiting to get this thing done and trying to figure out the numbers. For me personally, at this point, I'm looking at what Derek Carr plans to do. What kind of plan does Derek Carr have when it comes to his contract? Because now at this point, it's on Carr. Like, Carr, you have weapons. I don't care about the damn offensive line. We could have Brandon Parker back and continue to have John Simpson. I would expect Derek Carr to make this team successful. I don't care if it's freaking Brandon Parker and John Simpson still on that damn offensive line, or it's Alex Leatherwood. Derek Carr needs to be successful. You have Devante Adams, and you have Waller, and you have Renfro. Assuming they're all healthy, it's all on Derek Carr's shoulders at this point. This is when you have an opportunity to actually evaluate a quarterback and say, look, you have no excuses. Expecting our defense to go out there and be multiple, not being that same defense that Gus Bradley would run, and maybe we jump up into the 15-20 range in the defense and not 25 to 30 rank in the defense. So I expect a lot this year, man. I really expect a lot. I already expected a lot before this trade, but the fact we go out there and we make it happen, that's what I'd like to see, man. PF3 says, I'd do 4-year for $30 million each. I mean, look, I don't really know how the numbers look right now with the Devante Adams contract going into play. Plus, we have to take in consideration of Hunter Renfro, because I without a doubt, we're keeping Hunter Renfro. Without a doubt, we're keeping Hunter Renfro. So we have to continue to think about that. So I think Derek Carr for sure is going to have to figure out how we're going to take some type of pay cut. Shout out JK, man. He says Bet Carr takes $1 million more than DA. Probably, man. If he did, that'd be fire, bro. Because that would be what, $29 million a year? If he took anything around $30 million a year, that would be fire. That would be fire, man. That would be fire, most definitely. 237 people in the chat. We got, oh dang, okay, yeah, run them likes up, y'all going crazy with the likes. Ray, I pray to God we didn't give more than a first round. We have too many holes. We did, man. We did give more than the first round, from what I believe. What was reported from what I read on Twitter for the Adam Schefter, it was that Derek Carr, I'm tripping. Adam Schefter reported that the Packers and the Raiders swapped Devante Adams for a first-round pick and another pick. So depending on what that is, we'll be waiting to see what that second pick is. But for right now, it's a first-round pick, and that's it. The latest update, let me see if I can pull it up for you guys real quick. It says Rob I don't even gonna say that man last name. Rob D says, per a source, the Packers were willing to pay Adams equally to what the Raiders are with this new deal, but Adams preferred to play elsewhere. Aaron Rodgers was aware of the developments with Adams as they unfolded in recent days. Wow. So Devante Adams chose to come play for the Raiders, y'all. He chose to come play for the Raiders. This is what I'm talking about. We actually have a player wanting to come play for us. And, credit to Carr for, by chance, being his college teammate and being his best friend, man. Because if that wasn't the case, that'd be crazy. They did everything Derek asked. Yeah, man, that's wild, yo. Phoenix says we gave up a first and another 20 2022 pick might be the second. Yeah, it'll be interesting if it's the second because I feel like we could definitely use that to fulfill some type of offensive line hole that we could have going into the season. But we'll have to see what's going on. We'll have to see what's going on with that. Most definitely, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people are live right now because it's breaking news. I mean, every content creator is probably going to go live. But look, I'm gonna be on and I'm gonna thug it out. We're gonna pull up. We're gonna talk about it right here on Ready Tape, y'all. Syrup Sipper says they said first and second. I didn't see that yet. Attention source. Okay, Dave S says the Packers are receiving first and second rounder in this year's draft in exchange for Devante Adams. So the Packers could definitely go get a younger guy in Devante Adams. Most definitely. Let's see if I can find it right here real quick for you guys on Twitter so we can confirm that. Usually Twitter, you can find something. I think I got Palacero on here as well. Maybe he posted something about it. Here we go right here, y'all. Boom, easy peasy. We got Tom Palacero says the full blockbuster trade is the Packers get 2022 first-round pick and 2022 second-round pick. Raiders get Devante Adams. So that is the trade. Shout out to Dave S. for dropping that in the chat. Shout out to Syrup Sipper as well. He says Rappaport, Palacero. It's all the same. Y'all feel me? KB says Chandler Jones also wanted to play for us. Yeah, man. That's what's fire, man. We're getting guys wanting to come through. They probably see the coaching staff. Obviously, Devante Adams knows about Carr. That right there is that's fire, man. That's fire. I'm glad we're able to make this move. No excuses. We still got 3rd through 7th round to make draft moves. I'm okay with that. Yeah, and not only that, man, we do have 2 5th-round picks, so maybe we could be looking to maybe move up and get some offensive linemen and get some depth at the defensive line spot. So that'll be interesting there, because I think we fulfilled the cornerback role. I feel like we fulfilled the cornerback need at this point, and we do need linebacker, we do need safety. As far as defensive line, though, I feel like we do need some depth there. AJ Simpson says, let's effing go Raiders. Dave Z and Josh McDaniels making power moves. Finally, the Raiders have good leadership. Finally, yo. We needed somebody to go out there and make a damn move. I'll give credit to John Gruden and them for going to get Antonio Brown, but at the same time, it didn't work out, so it's kind of hard to be like, okay, you guys made it happen. But at the same time, yo, we'll see what happens with this, yo. Hopefully it works out in the end. JK says, this is fire. Yes, sir. Chevy Raider says, I would have gave 2 second rounders for Adams. Yo, you got to type that a little different. How you put second with the ST? It's got to be an ND, brother. Y'all be tripping in the chat. That man was about to make my brain explode trying to read that. Omar says, we got fleeced. Amir Abdullah to LVR. Yeah, man. I think he's going to be mainly a return guy. I think he's going to be a special teams guy mainly. So that it is what it is. Mullen CB1. Nah, Rocky Sin CB1, yo. Rocky Sin is going to be CB1. Did we give? No, we didn't give any players up, Rafael. We didn't give any players up. Not at all. So, do you guys think the Raiders won this trade? Yes or no? I'm gonna go into the stream and I'm gonna put up a Raiders poll real quick. You guys go vote on the poll. I'm gonna put up a poll in the chat. Let me see if I can even figure it out real quick. And I want you guys to vote. Who do you guys think won the trade? The Raiders or the Packers? Was it a fair trade? Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys think. I'm going to put up. Let's see. Who won the trade? Packers first and second. Raiders. Adams. Let me add one more. I'm just going to put there. Y'all make sure to go vote. I just put the poll in the chat right now. Make sure to vote on the poll. Let me know. Rocket Steady says both won Packers franchise team and got something out of it, but we got Adams, so both. Yeah, man. I wish they would have gave us some money with that too, though. Douchebag man with the super, appreciate it, brother. He says, "Hey Ray, do you think we trade Josh Jacobs to recover some picks? Potentially. Honestly, we could potentially do that, but I don't know. I think Josh McDaniels probably likes him, so I could definitely see Josh McDaniels wanting to keep Josh Jacobs. I could definitely see that, bro. But we'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see what happens. What happened? What happened? How do I get back to this? Okay. And I'm gonna keep y'all updated if anything else comes through on the trade or anything pops up. I'll definitely let you guys know. Hold up, something. So there is something. Tom Pelissero says any team could have signed Devante Adams to an offer sheet and given up 2 first-round picks if the Packers didn't match. But Adams wanted to go one place, Las Vegas, and the Raiders gave up only slightly less to get him. So Devante Adams basically was telling the Packers, I'm only going to go one place if you trade me. That's basically what Devante Adams was saying. So he wanted to come here. Shout out to Derek Carr. Shout out to Derek Carr for being our quarterback. Let's give some credit there for being able to recruit. One of the best receivers in the league by chance happened to be his quarterback teammate. So shout out to Derek Carr for that, man. Being able to recruit to Devante Adams. That's wild, yo. Because let's be honest, yo. Let's be honest here. That's the only reason he came here. Tom Pelissero says it. Any team could have signed Devante Adams. 2 first-round picks if the Packers didn't match. Adams wanted to go only one place, Las Vegas. That's fire, yo. That's fire. Shout out to Devante Adams, man. True Rain says J.C. Jackson like, wow, I signed here. Yo, he going to have some competition. He going to have to earn his contract now. Salute Raider in the Nation. Shout out Agent Red, man. He says, we got our guy. Let's effing go. Raider Nation for life. Shout out to Agent Red for pulling up, man. Appreciate you being here. AJ Simpson says Josh McDaniels likes to run 4 running backs, so that makes sense. Look, I think we'll keep Josh Jacobs, but if we trade him, I wouldn't be mad at that. Y'all know, if y'all follow me for a while, y'all know how I feel about Jacobs. Y'all know how I feel about Jacobs. True Rain Facts. JC hating life right now. Yeah, man. Jack Kenner says Bet Rodgers wishing he went elsewhere now. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting dynamic, man, because it did say that Rodgers was aware of the trade. It said that Rodgers was aware of the trade. Yo, check out this. Boom. That's how it's going to look. Hopefully we have a Lombardi trophy. Hopefully we see a photo like this, and it's a picture of Devante Adams holding a Lombardi trophy instead. Hopefully we can see that. AJ says the Raiders won the trade. He says facts. Yep. Shout out Agent Red. Rat Pack guy says, what's up, Ray? What's up with you, Rat Pack? Appreciate you pulling up on us. 916 in the house. DC to DA all day. Yes, sir, MJ. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Make sure you hit that. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if y'all just pulling up on us. We're over 280 people deep. Appreciate y'all being here. Holistic says Raiders will give picks 22 and 53 for Devante Adams. Look, Holistic, do you think we won or lost the trade? Do you think we won or lost the trade? Exactly, Cash Lord. No more excuses for Carr. Let's get the ship. Not only that, man, he needs to take a deal. He's got to take a deal at this point. You got to take a deal. You have to. You got to go out there and take a deal and make sure you can keep this team intact because we still have other players that we have to sign to extensions. So if Derek Carr really wants to win, he really wants to be a team player, he's going to have to go out there and take a deal. He's going to have to take that pay cut. You know what I mean? EC says Rodgers making $60 million this year. You don't give a F. All money to him now. Yeah, Rodgers is a selfish son of a. You know what I mean? Because let's think about it, man. He could have easily chilled on his contract, but that man was really pressing his contract. Not only that, let's talk about the quarterbacks around the league and give Derek Carr some freaking credit, man. Because you think about you got guys like Aaron Rodgers complaining about where the hell they're at, and it's like Rodgers, bro, you're getting paid hella money, right? You got a guy in Rodgers where he's getting paid hella money, complaining about he needs more money, and how he doesn't have weapons. They don't get him a receiver, but he got one of the best receivers in the league. Not only that, this man is out there asking for more money when his receiver needs to get paid. It's like, bro, you already getting paid. And then you have guys like Baker Mayfield in Cleveland complaining about his situation and getting traded, And it's like Carr dealt with that year in and year out. And we didn't hear none of that BS that Baker Mayfield's talking about. He's talking about, yeah, it's mutual sides that we both want to get trades. And it's like, Baker, bro, really? Like, let's be honest. But we didn't get that riffraff from Derek Carr. We didn't get all that lip from Derek Carr. We didn't get that lip service. We didn't have all that drama. Everything else was happening outside, and nothing was going on with DC. With these other quarterbacks, it seems like they bring a lot of attention to themselves, and they're divas. So let's give Derek Carr his credit there. Give him his credit there. Not only that, he also helps recruits Devante Adams, the best receiver. So, I mean, now it's on DC. Now it's on DC to do one more thing. We need Derek Carr to do one more thing, y'all. We need him to do one more thing. What is that? And what is that? What do we need him to do? Take a pay cut. Take a pay cut at this point. You got to take a pay cut at this point. Derek Carr comments here. Derek Carr commented and tags his friend Devante Adams. He says, "Welcome home." Tags Tay Adams. Man, it's happening, yo. It's happening, y'all. It's happening. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say at this point. Are we not competitors at this point? Are we not considered competitors at this point? How could you not consider us competitors? At this point, it's all on Derek Carr. Matter of fact, y'all, I'm finna go retweet Derek Carr, and y'all know what I'm gonna say? Quote tweet. What should I say? What should I retweet on this? What should I retweet? We got your guy. We should retweet and say, "We got your guy. Take a team-friendly deal." That's what we should say, right? We should retweet Derek Carr and say, "We got your guy. Take a team-friendly deal. Take the pay cut." Right? We should say, "Take the pay cut." He said, "We got your guy." He says, "I'm nervous." He says, "I'm nervous now. Carr has everything now." What do you mean he's nervous? What do you mean you're nervous? Hell yes. Yep. That's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say, we got your guy. Take a team-friendly deal. We got your guy. Take a team-friendly deal. And we could throw a "let's effing go" in there. Let's get it. We're doing live tweets on YouTube, y'all. Let's get it. He says he already knows. Well, shit, I'm finna tell his ass. He said he already knows. I'm finna tell his ass. I'm finna tell Derek Carr. Shit. He gonna probably block me. He'll be like, "I'm tired of this shit. I don't need to hear that." Southpoint says, "Show some love, too." Red Arrow says, "Carr's contract will offset what we pay Adams. I'd bet money on it." We'll see what happens, man. Honestly, it's probably better that we don't have a first-round pick. I see what you're saying, bro. I see what you're saying. You funny as hell, man. You funny as hell. That's crazy, man. We really got Devante Adams. We really got Devante Adams, though. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. This is fire. This is fire. Let me know what y'all think in the chat, man. I know, look, no Julio. Hell no. I'm good off of Julio Jones, man. Unless he come through on a veteran minimum. Only way I'd want to get Devante Adams if he come through on a veteran minimum. That's it. That's it. Outside of that, I'm good, man. Outside of that, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to get Julio Jones outside of that. Baker might go to the Colts. I don't know where Baker Mayfield is going to go, honestly. I'm not really tripping too much. I think Baker Mayfield's trash. If I was a football team, I wouldn't even get him. I wouldn't even waste anything on him. Raiderhead says, "I don't think we're done, Ray." I don't think we're done either. I was saying that earlier, brother. I was saying that earlier, man. I don't think we're done either. I think we still have a lot left in the tank, man. I think we still have a lot left in the tank. And I'm sure they talked to Derek Carr about some things, but at the same time, maybe Derek Carr already knows he's going to take that team-friendly deal and that he's going to come through. He's going to come through with something. He's going to come through with something cheap, so then we can continue signing. We can continue giving players extensions, right? So hopefully we can see that. Let's go check that pool real quick, though. Let's see what we voted. I don't know how long it's been. Let's find out how long it's been. It's been 10 minutes. The Raiders with Adams. So right now it's a 74%. Raiders won the trade with Adams, y'all. The Raiders won the trade with Adams right now. Let's see something real quick. Let me pause that real quick. All right, we're going to pull my boy Farrell right here, man. Farrell in the building. What's good with it? Let's go!
Raiders! Hey, Raider Nation, stand up, man. We just made moves. We've been making moves the last couple of days. I know you guys been you guys haven't been patient, but we've been making moves, man. And this move makes us automatic. I know I'm stating the obvious, automatic Super Bowl contenders.
Automatic. So that's how you feeling.
That is how I'm feeling because this offseason is not done yet. We still got draft picks. We still got some. I'm sure the way Dave Z and company moves, they got some money to wiggle around to extend their Carr to sign another tackle. Man, I'm just hyped right now. I mean, shit, this is crazy, and I'm sure everybody in the nation is going crazy as well.
No, most definitely, man. What's the first thought to your mind when we signed Devante Adams? What's your first thought, man?
Bro, it's funny because I was telling Wasted, I literally was on Wasted shit, and I was telling him, like, I literally tweeted out, like, a picture of our depth chart and how ugly it is at receiver. I'm like, damn, this is so ugly. And then, literally 2 seconds later, Devante Adams is officially getting traded. So I'm like, I'm hyped. This is the move that we needed to make. You know what I mean? We needed to get a number one receiver. It's been too long. Too long. It hasn't been. When's the last time we've had a number one receiver?
It's been since
Tim Brown.
Since Tim Brown. This is it.
Jerry Rice.
This is it. But this is shout out Lil Bosco. He says Adams 15 college number ready for him, and we know DC loves to throw to them 15s. Yeah, shout out to Lil Bosco for pulling up, man. Appreciate the super chat.
Bosco stating facts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna be seeing some work between DC and DA. Number one thing that came to my mind is that DC has to get it done now. I don't give a shit about the offensive line. I'll be the first one to say it. I don't care about the offensive line. We were serviceable offense when we had Brandon Parker and John Simpson. Now you go out there assuming our players are going to be healthy and Waller, Renfro, Jacobs, Drake, and Devante Adams, assuming they're all healthy and they go out there and play. I don't want to hear any excuses from Derek Carr. There's no excuses at this point.
Facts.
I don't think that there's been a point to where I could say there's been enough on this team to say that Derek Carr can fairly be judged on his play. I don't think there has been a time. And I think right now, depending on how this pans out this offseason, this will be the time we can finally evaluate Derek Carr on his play. Not only that, there was a time, 2016, around that time there was, but we actually had a complete team, kind of, because the defense was still 20th. Let's see what this defense goes out there and does now. We got a Chandler Jones out there. We got a Nichols playing at defensive tackle, who I believe is a starting defensive tackle, potentially defensive end as well.
Yep.
We heard it from himself. And we go out there and get Devante Adams. So let's see what kind of deal Derek Carr takes. That's my number one take on this is will it be a team-friendly deal? It has to be at this point. So that's just kind of where I'm at with it. If DC wants to win, he's going to do it.
He'll play for free. He got his boy. He got his best friend, his number one receiver from college. This is the guy that he wanted, and we got him. And it's crazy. Earlier in the day, there were reports saying that the Raiders were in on Allen Robinson, and then he goes to the Rams. So I'm over here like, damn, the Raiders swinging in a miss. And we go ahead and get Tay Adams. Come on now. You know what I mean? And I know I need to calm down a little bit. I'm hyped, Raider Nation, but this move right here, it takes us to another level. I'm not scared of I'm not scared of the Chargers. I'm not scared of Denver, the Chiefs. It doesn't matter. We already have the coaching staff. Now you're giving them talent. Are you serious? Salute to Agent Red, bro.
And what's crazy is everybody's saying that this offense doesn't need a wide receiver one, right? Everybody keeps saying it. So now that we do have one of the best wide receiver ones in the league, What does that say? What does that add or contribute to this offense if it doesn't need a wide receiver one? That must mean we're that much better. You know what I mean? We have Devante, bro. We have Devante Adams, Waller, and Renfro. We have a top 3 slot receiver. We have a top 3 tight end. We have a top 3 wide receiver. At this point, bro, I can't even. It's time. It's go time. I'm ready to go play right now. I'm ready to go play football right now.
And I want to speak to your point when you said that I don't care about getting a tackle, and I 100% agree with you. We just seen a team in the Bengals go all the way to the Super Bowl because they had everything but an O-line. You know what I mean? So and the crazy thing is we still it's not like it's game 5 of next season. We're still in the off season, so we're still going to address the O-line. It's just now we've made the right moves. We got game changers on offense and defense, and it's just, man, Raider Nation, just stand up, bro. This is one of the best off seasons I've ever seen, like ever in my life. Like I've never seen the Raiders have hit it out the park with the coaching staff, the front office, and now players. I seen it coming, but damn.
Element Pro says I'm beyond hyped. It's over for the league. We lit. Yeah,
yes,
we
sir.
lit, man. It's about to go down. It's about to go down, yo. It's about to go down. AFC West football is about to be the best football in the league. It's gonna be the best football in the league.
Yes, sir.
So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Last year we was getting our asses whooped all up and down the field by the Chiefs. I want to see what happens this year, man. I want to see what happens this year. I want to go whoop their ass. I want to have a definitive win over the Kansas City Chiefs. That's what I want. When's the last time we beat the Chiefs, definitively beat them? Like, oh, yeah, we beat them. It was 34-17. When's the last time we've done that? We've got to go do that shit this year. We've got to go out there and whoop the Chiefs' ass to say, hey, look, we ain't the same fucking Raiders anymore. And this is the time to go do it. Big time player. We got a playmaker. Top 1 receiver. And
to beat a team's ass, you got to outcoach them and you got to outplay them. And yes. we got elite coaching staff. I don't care what anybody says. We got the coaching staff, and now you're giving them talent. Come on, we got that potential. Now we got to see it on the field, of course. But man, yeah, Ricardo, shout out to Ricardo, coaching and players. Yes, sir.
Yep. And I see some people talking about the O-line like, hey, we got to get an O-line, blah, 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 blah. I definitely understand. I definitely agree. You do have to go get some offensive linemen. But I haven't been so concerned with the offensive line. I think it's a lot of other people just based off the simple fact that I think you can have average offensive linemen out there. And if you have a playmaker, then you'll be fine. This is how I feel. If Carr's able to work with Brandon Parker, y'all, and John Simpson, bro, what the hell is he gonna do with a Morgan Moses? Like, come on, let's be honest. And Morgan Moses, it's not like he was a top tier offensive lineman coming out in a free agency, right? And I know Morgan Moses already got signed. I'm using him as an example of what kind of caliber of tackle or offensive lineman we need. We just need something serviceable, competent. Brandon Parker wasn't competent. That was a terrible offensive lineman. He's only going to play for the Raiders, most likely. He's most likely only going to play for the Raiders. Like, come on, let's get real here. We were playing with some Tom Cable picks. Omar says, Raid, everyone is on my D. DC, I said we need a right tackle, a corner, and other things. A first would have been fine with me, but now we must look in the free agency. We need a top 15 defense. Well, what do you say to that? What do you say to that, Pharaoh? Because I agree 100%. We do need a top 10 defense. We need a top 10 defense, in my opinion.
For sure. We got to aim high. We definitely got to upgrade the defense. But you can't lie to me from these last couple of days that the Raiders did not get better as a team. Are you serious? And the funny thing is, before obviously today, again, Tay Adams is obviously the best move so far in the offseason just because we got a number 1 receiver, the best receiver in the league. But before that, my favorite move from yesterday, obviously people are going to talk about Collins and all that Chandler, but Chandler Jones. My favorite move was the fact that they had like the foresight to like sign. They signed Jones, and then right after that trade Yannick, knowing that he's not a fit, and they were not going to sign him, so they traded him for the starting corner, a player for player deal for a guy that was as talented as Rocky Sin City. You know what I mean? So, hey.
That's his nickname now, huh? That's his nickname now, huh? Shout out to
Hell
the
yeah.
What's good, my O's?
Hey, what's good, Simone Raider, man? Hey, it's a pleasure to meet you, bro. First
Oh
time.
man, you too, man.
Yo,
I know we've
shout
been
out
talking a little bit
to
of DMs, but it's good to see him live right now, man. What's good, Raid?
what's good with it, man?
I knew I had to come through one time, man. After this move, bro, this shit's just too exciting, man.
It's crazy, but shout out to Simone Ryder for pulling up the big baller, Mr. Vacay all day. You know what it is. It's the Oos himself, man. Shout out
I'm
to
broke
Simone
now,
Ryder
bro.
pulling up, yo. How you feeling, man? Look, Devante Adams, bro. I know it's been marinating for what, like a couple years now.
Forever, bro. Like not even just this season. I didn't even think this was gonna happen. Like, I mean, I had a lot of hope, but then like I just had a video I was about to like upload, and I was just like, you know what? I don't see Devante Adams happening. Maybe we'll go and get whoever, because I seen Allen Robinson just recently got signed earlier on today, and I was like, all right, that was like the last option we really had, like a number one wide receiver. Maybe we trade for a Brandon Cooks, or we go in the draft, because there's a lot of options in the draft as well. And then I just got a text from one of my boys, and they just sent me the screenshot of the Devante Adams show. I was like, wait, what the fuck? So I had to check it, bro. I was like, bro, we actually did something, man.
I'm about to cry.
Bro, I was like, yeah. I mean, I was gonna cry, but I was like,
yo, no,
I was going crazy over here. My wife was like, what's going on? What's going on? Because I was supposed to finish one video and be done for today. Yeah. And I was like, nah, I gotta work some overtime today because Devante Adams coming to Las Vegas, bro. It's crazy, man.
No, it is.
I don't know, man. Like
I thought it was fake at first.
I thought so too. I had to go on Instagram. And then I seen it was like Schefter or somebody, Rappaport. I forgot who it was, but when I seen them post, I was like, all right, this is gonna go down. I don't even know what we're gonna give up, but I was like, we got Devante Adams. That's all. And then I see it's like what, a first and a second round pick. I was like, you know, yeah. I'm fine with that, man. Like the first round pick. I mean, we could have drafted a guy in the first round, but I'd rather have Devante Adams
number 22. It was definitely just a number 22. Who was going to be better at 22?
Hell no. Nobody. There's gonna be a lot of solid receivers there. I mean, Treylon Burks, you got Drake London's of the world, but I mean, nobody of Devante Adams caliber right now. You know, and it's kind of crazy because I don't know if this happens if John Gruden is still here, though. You know, to make a move like this. You know, and now like I'm like, all right, you know what, like. I'm kind of excited about this. I know there's been a lot of rumors about Derek Carr. I mean, there always is, especially after last season. It could go both ways or whatnot. But he finally gets his guy now, and I'm like, bro, like now let's see what he can do, man. We got his guy. He got a number one. It's definitely playoffs. Now I just want to see how far we're gonna go after that. I mean, after that signing yesterday, and then you add on Devante Adams today. We didn't even trade nobody away. So I'm just excited about it, man.
Yeah, no, most definitely. To touch on what you were saying about the playoffs, bro, it's playoff. I mean, I don't even think it's playoffs or bust.
No, it's not playoffs or bust, bro. We're in the playoffs, bro. We better make the playoffs, bro.
It's like it's damn near like conference or bust. Like we have to be competing for the conference.
In the playoffs. That's like the bare minimum for me.
Yeah,
like just win a playoff. It's gonna be the AFC West, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be it's a show, man. It's the best division in the NFL right now for sure. Must watch football. So, I mean, I was talking about my live stream real quick. Like I was like, bro, like I know a lot of us fans was really frustrated. I mean, I was like, damn, all these guys are making moves. I mean, it's kind of tough to be a little bit optimistic and say, you know, let's be patient and wait for. They hit us with the Chandler Jones signing yesterday, then the trade for Rock Ya-Sin, and then. Now we go out and get Devante Adams, bro. I think the nation's already happy. I think you already sold him on Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler, man. That they really had the cojones to go make a move like this, man. I'm excited for it for sure.
Hey, man, you just made me think of something though. It's like I wonder how much them damn tickets gonna cost now.
Oh,
I feel like them tickets gonna be go through the damn roof.
They still trying to make that money up.
Especially if they start winning too.
Yeah, think about it. They gonna have so many primetime games now, and so when you want to go watch the game, it's gonna be a Monday Night Football game against the Chargers every other week for us. It's gonna be like $300 for the nosebleeds. I bet. Watch, it's gonna be crazy. I feel like.
Man, how many primetime games are gonna be this year though? How many primetime? It's probably gonna be a lot.
Don't we play in?
What we had last year? Like what 3 last year or something like that?
No, we had more. I thought.
Yeah, more. Shit.
We had at least one Monday night.
We had Thanksgiving, Sunday night. We had the Ravens, and then we had the Chargers.
Yo, you're right.
And we had the Chiefs. We had the Chiefs.
Was the last Chargers? No, the last Chargers game too. They put us on Monday night.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
for both
They
the
added,
Chargers games.
Yep.
yeah, so it's about like 4, maybe 5. I
5,
don't
I
know.
think, because one of the Chiefs games, I think it was the first one.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's the one we
Yeah,
thought.
so
we
that
were
right
like
there is
thinking of.
damn near half the season. Shit, you can only imagine it.
Shit, I'm pretty sure AFC West, all the teams are gonna be at least in every single primetime game, bro. Because
Yeah, for sure.
the way it's looking, man, like it's gonna be good competition. And if we could come out of the AFC West on top, or at least get into the wild card, man, we just know that we're doing the right thing out there for sure.
Do we
Definitely
play
gonna try to
Mexico?
cop some tickets, like some season tickets, bro, or something like that.
This man said season tickets. Them things gonna cost you a left arm.
Gonna be walking in the game with no left arm, bro.
Now you go, or your left eye, you gonna walk in with a patch.
Yeah.
Shout out Jersey Raiders. Yo, we got Devante Adams. Yeah, man. Shout out to
Sir.
Jersey for pulling up, man. Devante Adams, bro.
Man.
Yo, we were just talking about a little bit. My first thoughts, I was just telling Farrell, is that I think Derek Carr has to take a pay cut. You got to take a pay cut now. Like,
I think that's why we were waiting, bro. I think that's
and
why
no
we
excuses.
Yeah.
No excuses.
Yeah, there's no excuses now, bro.
Yeah.
None.
No more.
Like,
no.
He better dominate. I want to see pure domination from the quarterback.
Even if we have the same offensive line from last year, bro, like we gotta get it done, bro. He got a receiver now. We still got Waller. We still got Renfro.
Yeah.
I think our offensive line is gonna get better, man. But I think there's no more excuses. The defense should be better under Patrick Graham. Chandler Jones is an upgrade over Yannick Ngakoue. So I think we should be okay, man. I know it's tough for Raider fans because off seasons we always have our hopes so high, man, and then that shit just crashes. The last time I felt this excited was when we got Antonio Brown, bro. Like not to be honest with you guys, when we got Antonio Brown for a third and a fifth, I was like, bro, like these guys are master, like Mike Mayock and John Gruden, man. They're masterminds, but obviously that shit didn't work out for us. Devante Adams is a different head case too. So I think it's going to be perfect. I mean, he's coming to play with his former quarterback, and I'm sure that Derek Carr is going to take some kind of a pay cut. It's going to be something like a team-friendly deal for sure. I think we were waiting on that extension to see what we would do possibly to get Devante Adams because he's getting what, like 28 a year or something like that. That's what I heard.
28.25 mil a year. The contract is 5 years, 141.25 mil.
That's a big bag right there.
It is.
But,
it is a big
I'm
bag.
looking for. Was it Tom Pelissero that put it out there? Or
Ian Rappaport, I think, posted it. But you might see it everywhere now.
He's on a rap sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here it is right here. Here's the whole trade. I know somebody asked.
Okay, there we go.
Boom. Ian Rappaport, full compensation for the Raiders Packers blockbuster. Raiders get Devante Adams. Packers get a first and a second. Adams gets a 5-year deal worth $141.25 million. The money matters and is a big factor in the trade value.
I guess.
So I'm not sure what that insinuates. But
I think that's why they said we were only able to get him for a first and a second. Because I heard earlier that we were there was going to be a player involved in it too. But I think the fact that he was going to ask for money and we were going to pay him, they only gave us Devante Adams for only a first and a second. I thought it was going to be more, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a player, but then I was thinking about it. Some people in my chat were saying Josh Jacobs. Well, like they don't need a running back over there. Then people were saying Darren Waller. I was like, I don't know.
And we haven't paid Derek Carr yet too. We haven't paid him yet, so that's a huge negotiation factor in like getting him to come in. I know Ray was talking about like it's time to take that discount. Time to take that discount.
Yeah.
Oh no, definitely. That's why I said I think they were waiting to see what they could do, possibly bring Devante Adams. Now they got his guy. Now we could talk about his contract. Derek Carr is going to be our quarterback for the future for sure. And I'm down with it as long as we have Devante Adams. And I was saying this like I had some criticism for Derek Carr last season, a couple of games here and there. And even after the season was done, I was like, if Josh McDaniels does want to keep Derek Carr, we better surround him with weapons because we can't go through the same thing we went through last year where there's really no other weapons out there.
there was nothing out there.
Hunter Renfrow. I mean, Henry Ruggs would have been solid still, but we already know what happened with that. But them going out and being aggressive, getting the number one guy on all of our lists, I think is a huge move for the Raiders for sure. My expectations are pretty high now for sure. Like my expectations.
Oh yeah. You talk about letting me down. Shit, this
season, bro. If we could make the playoffs last season with all the shit we went through, man, we definitely making the playoffs this season. I don't care how crazy it is in the AFC West, bro. We definitely got to make the playoffs for sure this year.
Yeah, Ian Rappaport on his Twitter. I didn't see this one, but it says while Aaron Rodgers was negotiating his contract, he knew Devante Adams would never play for the Packers again. The situation was too far gone. Something had to give, And when Adams informed GB he wasn't playing on the tag, talks got fired up. Now Adams will be on the Raiders. Damn, so Rodgers was like, fuck it. Yo, Rodgers is a cold piece.
But even before that, there was a comment that Adams made about how Rodgers kind of betrayed him with that contract extension because he basically took all the money because he was supposed to. But it was so they kind of had bad blood because of Rodgers because that's where everybody was calling him selfish and this that and the third. But I'm just hyped because we got a receiver that obviously is the best receiver in the game, and we know what Derek Carr does with receivers that he has chemistry with. And this is a guy that he played with in college. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? So he knows where to throw that ball. He knows where Adams is going to go. Like this is a guy that he practiced with in the offseason for sure. You know what I mean? They're like, I think he's his godfather. You know what I mean? Best man in the wedding. You know what I mean? All that type of shit. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be magic out there.
Yeah, and shout out Steve Snyder for this comment. I think this is kind of what Simone was touching on earlier. Don't think this deal would have been done if DC didn't already agree to his side already. That contract is drawn up already for the most part, 100%. Yes, Steve basically saying like, yo, they probably already told Derek Carr like, look, we're gonna go and get Adams, and this is how much we'll give you if we go get Adams, and they probably already got the thing worked out.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think for sure.
I mean, so where does that put? It's crazy because now all of a sudden, where does that put our wide receiver core as far as the division rankings now?
I think, man,
I would include tight ends because I think our division, specifically our division, has some of the best tight ends. So I feel like where would you guys rank them? You got Adams, Renfro, Waller, Hill, Kelsey. I guess Hill and Kelsey. That's it.
It's between us and the Chiefs. It's between us and the Chiefs.
I would
Keenan and Mike Williams, and
we got Devante Adams.
Yeah, I think on paper, like I would say we're definitely top two.
Yeah.
I don't know how, like, because Chiefs already have that chemistry, like they've done it for many years. So I wouldn't just say we're better than them, but I think on paper we are better than everybody else in the division. Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, they're nice names, but they haven't really taken like they've been with Justin Herbert for 2 years and they haven't even made the playoffs yet. So I definitely would put us up there. The Broncos. I mean, who the Broncos got? Oh, they still got Jerry Jeudy and
they got Tim Patrick,
Cortland
Sutton.
I mean, we'll see what they could do now with the actual quarterback. So I everything's up in the air. I would say the Chiefs right now because they have the most chemistry right now with Kelsey and Tyreek Hill. But I would put us up there second, like definitely, because I know Derek Carr already has that chemistry with Devante Adams, and this is a different Devante Adams that played in college. You know, this is an elite wide receiver in the NFL right now. So definitely, man. We could definitely be number one, man. We got weapons out there. We still got Josh Jacobs back in the backfield. We'll see what's up with Kenny and Drake. I know we're sending.
I see people talk about trading Jacobs.
That's what I heard too. About that? That's what I heard too. That's why I was like, when they brought up a player that we were going to trade away, people were all saying Josh Jacobs. But then I was thinking that at first, but they already have Aaron Jones, so there was no use for us to trade. I mean, for them to get him. So I didn't know what the player was going to be. Maybe Jonathan Abram, Clelin Ferrell. I wouldn't mind that.
He just changed his number to like number 8. He seems
number 8, yeah.
You know what I mean? I think he's going to stay. I think he's going to stay for sure now. I don't know about Kenny and Drake. I think he most likely will, but we'll see how that pans out. But for sure, Josh Jacobs will stay. We'll see how he plays this next year. Since he's going to be rocking number 8, it looks like the Big Goose ain't going to be coming back. So, I mean, I wonder who we could possibly bring in as a backup quarterback too, whether it's a rookie or
I could see
a veteran quarterback. I don't know what names are out there, but
I don't know about quarterbacks that would be a backup right now in free agency. I have no idea. What, Nate Peterman still out there?
I mean, Collins is still out there, right tackle. I mean, he's still out there if he wants to come to the Raiders.
Oh yeah, bro, I seen that shot.
Collins.
But from what I last heard, he's talking to the Bengals. So
Bengals, I just seen.
I don't know if they're gonna let him go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they need that offensive line too, just as badly as us. But
yeah.
I mean that was like we need a right tackle, and he'd be perfect fit for us. I seen Alex Leatherwood bulking up and shit like that or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. I didn't see
like he in good shape or something like that. I was like,
working out with Colton Miller. I think he had it was a.
That was a Colton Miller, was it? He looked. I don't know. He looked different.
That was cool. Holistic says Raiders fans can be psychotic. They are never pleased. Trade Jacobs now. Stop it. Oh man, look! I'm about to shock you right now, Holistic. I was talking about trading Jacobs before this shit, so
yeah. I remember Ray was talking about that though.
I don't
That's what he was, and I understand too, because like Jacobs is a solid running back, but he's never like a home run, like one of those home run hitters, bro.
Said Drake talking noise, so we. What do you mean Drake talk? Kenny and Drake?
Oh yeah, Drake's on Twitter. Like I don't know. I don't think he's talking crazy, but I seen a tweet. He said everybody getting on him right now. I don't know why.
I like Kenyon Drake, man. He actually was talking about. I seen a tweet where he said like literally he was like I guess like reliving his childhood dream for playing for the Raiders. So I guess he grew up a Raider fan. So he's playing for us. So I want him to stay. I think it's going to be a perfect fit for him to play in this McDaniels offense. But I get why people think that Drake is. I mean, not Drake, but Jacobs is going to get traded just because. You know what I mean? McDaniels was always played with a running back by committee. And then at the end of the day, he says last year on his deal, you know, I get why people are trying to say it, but hey man, let it play it out, man. Let's win it.
Yeah, I don't think we are gonna trade him per se. I just criticize him. That's all I was getting at. I just criticize Jacobs. Sergio says Jacobs running game, the reason we won games, or Carlson scoring more than Carr. Sergio, if you don't shut the hell up. This man gonna sit here and say Jacobs' running game is the reason we won games, or Carlson scoring more than Carr. What the hell are you talking about? Do you realize Jacobs
last game of the season, maybe?
Jacobs was in the top 30 in rushing. He wasn't in the top 30.
I think he was talking about how like we ended the season on a 5-game win streak, and like Jacobs was kind of killing at the end of the season, like in the play. You know what I mean? But
possibly. He was starting to come alive at the end.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He said, I told y'all we didn't need to add Waller. Oh, didn't need to add Waller. Now we got our guy plus Devante. Yeah, 100%, man. That's crazy. Waller and Devante Adams on the same team. That's got to be lethal.
And
which one to run for?
We added young stud wide receiver, somebody else like to be number 2.
It's gonna be crazy.
And
it's crazy.
Matt Collins is our number 2, bro.
all of a sudden, Brian Edwards has just disappeared.
Oh yeah, Edwards is.
He said, "Oh yeah, Edwards." He's like,
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about Edwards.
You forgot about him. He changed his number 2. He changed it from like 8.
Oh yeah, he changed it to 3.
Yeah.
They took both of our former quarterbacks' numbers, bro.
Oh yeah, dang! I heard Brian Edwards changed his number to 3 because that's where he's gonna be at on the depth chart. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But hey, one of the reasons why I'm confident with this team is the coaching, bro. Like McDaniels, man, you're gonna give McDaniels offensive mind talent. Like this dude's been coaching with the Patriots. They didn't really have as much talent as everybody else, but they always kind of found a way to get guys open. It's just, man, it's.
Yeah. Josh McDaniels says we might add Julio Jones. Y'all be trolling, man.
Last I heard, I think Tom Brady was recruiting Julio Jones.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's wild.
Unless Jones want to sit on the bench, bro.
Sergio says, just remember me, y'all, when Carr chokes. See, like what's wrong?
That's a negative shit right there.
Come on, man. Let's live in the moment and be positive.
Bro, we can't even do nothing, bro.
Yeah, I get on Derek Carr sometimes when he fuck up, but like right now, I ain't even worried about last year, bro.
Bro, come on. Let's come on now, man. Mike Morris, man. Sergio has been talking a bunch of crazy talk, saying cut mirroring, etc. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Sergio Sanchez Jr. I don't know what's going on, man. Jacobs dominated the second half of the season. Yeah, he was cool the second half of the season. I'm not a big fan, though, man. I mean, it is what it is. That's Jacobs. But we talking about Devante Adams, our offense. Listen, now that we got someone, we got Farrell. I haven't really talked to y'all about the trades too much.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about Rock Sin? Do you guys think he is a CB1, or do you guys think he's a good CB2? Where y'all at with Rock?
I mean, I feel like he's a number two corner. That's what he's been like with the Colts, but he fits the system. Like he fits the system, and the situation he's coming into, it's a lot of competition. You know, he's still on a rookie deal. So, like, he still has the potential to step into that number one. I don't want to say with 100% confidence that he's a number one corner just because he plays for the Raiders. But at the end of the day, like, the dude is talented. I think I seen somewhere where he's top 5 in man coverage.
Yeah.
And, you know, Patrick Graham wants to run man. So, I feel like it's a perfect fit. And then you have Mullen. You know, he just got to stay healthy at the end of the day. And then they added that Anthony Verrett dude. I like him too. I like real fast dude. It's a lot of competition in that room. And it makes me think before these moves happen, I thought we're probably going to trade or not trade, but draft a cornerback in the draft just because you have all these 1-year deals at cornerback, and then you're going to go into next year looking for a corner. You know what I mean? So I don't know what they're going to do with who are they going to extend or if they're going to. But in my opinion, I feel like he's a number 2. Rocky Sin is a number 2, but he potentially could be a number 1.
So would you say? So are you saying Mullen is our 1?
No, I just don't think we have a number 1 on this team yet. But that being said, Bradbury's still available. You know what I mean? I'm hearing that they're still waiting. They're still. Would you? Hey, Ray. I know it's a luxury thing, and I know but we're all Raider fans. You know, we all could dream. But you know what I'm saying? He's still available. He's still available. They're still looking to trade him. You know what I mean? If they cut him, that's $12 million. I believe they saved $12 million. He's due to get paid $21 million next season. So if he gets cut or traded, that means we would pay him $12 million. Would you trade for Bradbury for a 5th, 6th round pick for $12 million a year? I mean, now I don't know if it's possible now, but
I don't know all the contract details or anything like that. I'm just asking because I think Rocky Sin is coming in to be CB1. I'll be honest.
That's fair.
I think he's coming in to be CB1. I don't think we trade for him unless we see that potential. Like we kind of just touched on, he's on a contract year. So you're only going to get 1 year out of him. You got Trayvon Mullen, 1 year out of him. He's on his last year of his deal. Then he signed Everett for a 1 year deal as well, right?
Yeah, it was a 1 year
deal.
So
you got 3 young guys. You got 3 young guys on a deal, on 1 year deals left on their contract. So are you going to go into the 2023 season saying, I mean, look, we got to pick one of them and give them an extension, or just going to let them all walk? And I think that's why you trade for Rocky Sin, because you see him as your CB1 and you're going to keep him for that long term. That's just my opinion. Kind of looking at it.
They better extend him then. They better give him
that's what I think. That's what I think the Raiders are going to do. I think they're going to keep Rocky Sin as their 1. If Bradbury is available though, you got to go get him.
I don't think that the Raiders are done with cornerback for sure. Rocky Sin definitely got a lot of talent. I mean, a lot of upside for sure. Mm-hmm. I know that's one of the reasons why we didn't re-sign Casey Hayward, because we are playing more man this year. But what do you call it? What was I going to say? We still got Nate Hobbs. I think he's definitely going to stay in the slot. And Mullen, if he's healthy, I think on the roster, he might be still number 1. I mean, that depends on who we go get that's left. I mean, Bradbury, Gilmore, or we draft somebody. But I definitely see Rocky Sin being a number 2. I agree with Farrell for right now. And we'll see from there.
Okay. Because right now with the CBs, we have Mullen, Rock, Amik. Can't forget Amik Robertson, Darius Phillips, and Nate Hobbs. So that's 5. So I wonder how many quarterbacks we're going to keep on the team.
Probably
I mean,
6 or right.
And Bradbury, they're saying that he's. I'm looking at the chat. Jack is saying that they're waiting for Bradbury to get cut. I've seen those rumors too, because teams, when teams know that you're going to cut him, they're not going to trade for you. They're just not going to do it. So if he's available in the market, hey man, why don't you come to Raiders and play for your coach? You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely, man. Shout out Omar for the super chat. He said, I respect everyone's opinion, but imagine if we could have got your guy Kyer Elam or a top defensive tackle. Hey, I hear you, man, and I like Kyer Elam, but you can't. Yeah, I can't even bat an eye at going to get Devante Adams. I mean, it's the best receiver in the league. You can't really sit there and.
I heard he might slide to the 3rd round.
You gonna be no guy. You
don't
watch your mouth. Talking all that blasphemy. He said, "You forgot Avery, didn't I say?"
Yeah, I think I brought him up. I thought.
Avery. I think because you said.
I must have said something.
You said Verrett. You said Verrett.
Oh, Verrett. Yeah, new guy. He's a new guy. You know what I mean? Giving me right.
What about Logan Ryan? I see Scott.
Amik is going to get cut. Yeah, I think Amik's going to be gone too.
That's a possible. Ryan is definitely a possible pickup. I could see that happening too.
He said everyone is a bust now. Yo, to be honest, what players do you see us keeping that are coming up on their extensions. What players do you see us keeping? You got Renfro, Jacobs, Abram, Mullen.
Renfro for sure.
I mean, we already gave Colton Miller some money. Renfro for sure.
I mean, I think Josh Jacobs still has a possibility, but it depends on what he does this year. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I think he has a 5th-year option of like something crazy, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Like you have to pay him like $12 million or something.
I could see McDaniels drafting his replacement this year, honestly. You know what I mean?
I could definitely see that. I feel like running backs are so easy to come by, and McDaniels thinks that as well.
Yeah.
No, you got a point. Yeah. Then I think just Hunter Renfro probably I think the for sure like person that we would say would easily be extended after.
And then Waller, you don't really know with Waller because it's like, I don't know, man. I just feel like Waller's situation. I feel like I like Waller, but it just with all the rumors, everything flying around, the agency that he signed to, you know what I mean? Clutch Sports, like I don't know. They might want the bag and shit. We're gonna pay DC. We just paid Adams, you know what I mean? It might be like, and then Renfro's gonna get his extension, in my opinion. So I don't know if it might be too much to put in on offense.
DC posted this picture on his Instagram right here, man.
Yes, sir. Oh man.
Damn. Oh, they're going crazy, man. This is gonna be different. This is gonna be a different kind of season, y'all. This is gonna be a different kind of season, man.
First Maxton Jones, and then now Devante. Like, so we made a big splash on offense and defense already. Basically,
exactly.
back to back days, bro. Back to back days. I see a tweet somebody sent me. They said the Packers were willing to pay Devante as much or even more than the Raiders, but it came down to Devante wanting to play with Derek Carr.
Basically. Yep. That's kind of what I was saying. You have to give Carr a little credit on this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just by chance he was a college teammate, obviously, but it was by chance that we got the guy DC, man, and he was able to bring in DA. So let's see what happens this year. But Raider O said that 5th-year option would have been $8 million to keep Jacobs. Shit, even $8 million. I don't know if I want to pay Jacobs $8 million to be the running back. Depends what he does this year. Depends what he does. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I thought JJ 28's 5th-year was only $8 million. Okay, yes, $8 million.
Okay.
The ADC, what?
I mean, so we on a roll. We might as well, right, William?
He said I'd go get Honey Badger. I like him.
He's not coming though. He wants to get.
He wants the bag. That's why I don't see that one happening at all.
I definitely want to get him. But the Bradbury trade or release, we definitely got to keep an eye on that. See if we end up going to pick up Bradbury. But yeah, man, we're about to reach an hour and a half, man. So I'm gonna probably go ahead and log it off. But look, we got Devante Adams. You guys have any last words?
Man, just win, baby.
Just win, baby.
That's all I can say, man. Go next year, just win, baby. That's all. Just want to see those W's, man.
You heard it. You heard it here first, man. We're Super Bowl contenders right now. We're Super Bowl automatically from this move.
We have to be.
It sets everything up. We're automatic contenders, in my opinion. You know.
Oh, good question. Adams, the highest paid wide receiver now.
By $1 million.
Yeah, right.
Over Hopkins, right?
So that's why it's a great deal. It's not like, because I know a lot of people were kind of speculating, he might want 35 or 30 something mil or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, it just went up $1 million. So
and it definitely helps that we're in Nevada. No, the taxes, you got the taxes stuff. But we are Super Bowl contenders. You heard it here first. Someone Raiders say we are going to win the Super Bowl.
Hold on. we'll be in contention for sure. Are you gonna be at the draft, bro?
I plan on it, man.
Oh, for sure. Then I'll probably link up with you over there.
Yeah.
You too, Farrell?
I'm thinking about it, man. I feel like it's probably gonna be a great opportunity to meet everybody.
We got a first round pick, bro.
Yeah. We don't even have a first round pick.
Damn.
I know. We were supposed to do a show over there, wherever we were supposed to do it at.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be sitting there like, we ain't got nobody for this whole day, bro.
You got not for the whole, yeah. You're gonna have to wait a day too. Damn. I just put it like that. All right, man.
I'm glad I waited to the last minute. I'm gonna get my tickets and show up on like Saturday. What Saturday, Sunday? What Wednesday?
For real, you
got
to show up midday on day 2.
Day 3, bro.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, man. Appreciate everybody pulling up, though, man. Yo, it was a blast doing this live. Devante Adams is a Raider.
Let's
I think
go.
I gotta get that jersey. I don't think there's been another jersey I wanted to get, bro. I gotta get that jersey.
Definitely gotta get that
Yo,
one.
Devante Adams is a Raider. Shout out to Simone Raider for pulling up on us, man. Farrell
Yep.
NFL pulled up on us as well. Appreciate y'all being here, man. And next time on Rated Tape. See y'all.